to be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Royals offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You're dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
It was a nice throw by the QB there. Because for the running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Hand off from the shotgun.
And those physical runs take the toll. Might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, late the ball is, you tend to turn the big downs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw. It's Beebe. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And third down is coming.
Guys with quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to be what they see and really pull the trigger. They wait and get off with it all the time, and a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Couldn't find a man to throw away to avoid a negative play.
That's why it's so important. It's not just that first receiver. Set up 4 yards out of that, and short pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Everybody stays in their lane and they stop it.
Will take over. First and
As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He makes the connection. And a good job by that defense at the short pickup. Somebody wants to on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass on second down. On target. They stop him almost immediately. Gain there and still
He's at the 38-yard line. Brings up third down.
Wide receiver shows motion. Got it, looking for a first. Out midfield, he's got room.
The pass will receive on 30 yards.
How nice is it as a stats? I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are throwing on first down.
And a big key on that inside receiver guys is moving the ball back from the position of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option and that drive. Able to get the defense off the flank. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Picks up 7.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them for you. Keep them on balance.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dean showing Woods they might be bluffing. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on that one.
Third down coming.
Line is set on third down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Third and long, and he'll try to go for it. And they got him for the sack.
That is a good punish for the offense because they're done personnel. They're going to shoot four guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of making one that are going to help give you the time. This offense, not good enough.
Pulls it in at the 25. He gets a block. A huge return. He steps out of bounds, but man, and he put his team in great position. And the offense back on the field, ready to dive on ball plays. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdown.
It's really important for them moving forward to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be...
Afterburner stop. Boyd pick up before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Ready up.
The offense set for a first down play.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Moves.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Rita.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and out to the 16.
Cut.
Second down.
Razor. Go.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down and out about the timing on that pitch.
Wow, they're showing his skill set. Didn't break off that one for the
Here we
first
go.
down.
691. Gators convoy.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The return
He
is
tries to bring it out of the end zone and not work out. He stopped after the takeover. Now this offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter. So it's nothing like there's some slow starts, but you gotta continue to kick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air. It's Beebe. Getting some heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
of 14.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense wants to bring the heat. Jet sweep to the receiver. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Near the
I
48-yard
love when
line.
you run this play because it forces the defense to react. Do you want to spin a safety down? Somebody better keep contained. Very hard to defend a jet sweep. It's a very good play, especially when you got somebody with speed taking that handoff.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this
At
offense.
the 31.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Throws to the tight end. It's complete.
First down pass.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the
At the
9.
9-yard
How
line.
about the mix of play calls on
And
this
that's
drive?
a
3
first
runs,
down
3
for the
passes, and
offense.
now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for first and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Starting off this quarter, closing out the smell the goal line. To the air, it's Beebe. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play they pick up the field.
By the receiver.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a nice job. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great game.
And he'll be brought down.
Running back.
After getting stuffed on that run, you now got fourth down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal and try to pay this drive off and this opportunity.
Number 8.
And nowadays, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to
The
go
kick
for
is
it
good.
or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Number
Week
9.
in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida State is just getting crushed today, and this is part of a full house in Tallahassee. There, folks, and you should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 71 to Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Runs his way to the 41, and then is plenty to give him a first down. option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before returning a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs.
Easy. Lasso. Lasso. Bang.
With jet sweep pass. Just ran over. And he's able to bounce off one target for a solid pickup.
Well, you got to give the defensive line a credit on this one because they were doing a nice job of understanding who had the football and where they were. So nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier.
Rita,
and now not
Rita.
giving up the first down.
Here we go. Over. Ready.
They'll run the option. Down to the 30-yard line where he's stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
Razor. Ready, go.
Here comes the option. The pitch. Fights and breaks at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the first down.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through in perfect fashion. Breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job of blocking downfield with their wide receivers, too. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Working that left side now. And he's got a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride and moving as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want to start fast. Come back, start playing, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's up to it. Now the other team better respond.
Well, he kicked it off. That was much good for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
On the double.
They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jason, put more speed on the field. Throw those guys down there.
They're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early in this one. They just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
A pickup of Carrier marching at the 36-yard line.
After
I don't care
36,
if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Makes his connection. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
18.
For an offense, sniper house against man coverage are really a rhythm. Take your steps and get the ball out. It's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Wide out in motion. He wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
There's really nowhere to go for the quarterback to shoot the football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back in the defense.
The Royals are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Beebe. He's got it. He's brought down some.
Second down carry.
Ball just inside 40 at the 39. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't get the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
On 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback is trying to get those progressions. There's just simply no way to make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Kick is no good.
Good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit. Guys, still a 3-score ball game. In this 56 see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39.
Logger. 29 Phil. Gorilla. Slide 22. Slide.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. And there was lots of space as he gets up to the 49-yard line. His offense lines up to be awfully good after that big play.
Terrier.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Ready.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. A huge play is coming back because of the penalty. As the defense says, he wouldn't have got the huge play without committing the penalty.
Lizzie. Lion. Let go.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Clear. Travel.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Yankee blue. Timber. Hawk. Highland. Tuna.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Ran through the tackle, and he's got one run. Run out of bounds after the rushing game, but they've got that first and goal.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. That last completion was already in the season. And man, you know he's looking for more.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line on the doorstep of Tater. Now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Freedom.
The option look. Now the toss. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the 1st half.
Several touchdown passes. They feed him, and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Offensive line, take him out to dinner.
And they thought about a return. They thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense heads out on the field to get the drive started. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, because obviously this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half. But here's an opportunity, David, to execute.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Back to throw, it's Beebe. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be the next down.
325.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denied him the 1st down. And the Royals will try to get them back to the punt. 3 and out, it's not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put the does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get through before the break.
The kick is
It's
good.
good, easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives the team a boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Got
Number
things
94,
teed up and just about
set to
ready to
kick
go
off.
here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First
A
down.
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession down 20.
Spider, double right. Go.
They'll run the RPO and clear to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play open in that field for the snap. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit. Timber. Go.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always wanted, an explosive play to the 40.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is out of bounds. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Hot, hot. Go.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll rip off 8 on that play in second and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on first down on these running plays. They're getting chunks of yardage.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Go. Go. Lion. Lion. Ready.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Flushed out of the pocket. No, close on that one is who's got. Trying to move the football, and now they face third down.
Clear.
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the
Pass on third down.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little
No
short.
gain on the play.
Cut it. Cut it.
Now, a fourth down.
Ready.
Off the RPO complete.
Screen pass on
And
fourth
they
down.
make the tackle, but he has plenty for a first down. This offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, Tigers was being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
From the center. And the blue on first and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Gets it out fast. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are moving. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David,
that you know you can run inside out forward guy.
He's loose. And perhaps a touchdown saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Gain of
I'm talking
38.
about creating big plays in a running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Running back.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying the ball carrier. You saw it really get on tackle flies.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Royals line it up with a first and goal. Motion from the offense. With the run on first and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Gain 2. It's now second and goal.
On the ready.
Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal.
Razor, razor.
The give from the gun. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line. This defense is on its heels.
This is really good for the defense. Teams have the bend don't break mentality, right? Going out there and backs against the wall. Win this next third down. Try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Ready, ready.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be good. And they're going to head out the line for a field goal. And this is going to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt.
The kick is good.
And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 11 over North Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense had that well covered
He's
with
brought
the
down
game there.
at the 18-yard
Every time the
line.
running game on first down, they come to the line on second down.
Tuna. Terrier.
He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious time on his way to picking up the first
Time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D-linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Check, check. Under, under, under.
On the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Cut it, cut it. Convoy.
Now on the option.
much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Lasso! Lasso!
On the option. Quick toss. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Final minute now of the third quarter.
3:25.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Arrow!
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Wide open downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are running explosive pass after explosive pass on this one. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Acorn! Acorn! Hawk!
He's looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield.
The
And
deep
he couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
incomplete.
The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
Black 24!
And you see quarterbacks
Black!
and wide receivers in the offseason always
Over,
working
over,
on
over!
timing.
Slide
Always
22!
working on throwing on
Slide
air.
22!
And when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times, you'll see these little mistakes. And it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
The ball carrier has the ball.
Running behind your pads as he fouls his way to the third down.
Yankee Blue! Alert! Alert! Lion!
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he gets enough for the first down.
Picks up 7. And that's a first down.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. He's going to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And with completion out to the sideline, will pick up a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Quick release on the RPO. Blocked to the ground with nothing. Getting it out for the first down. Now inside the 20, 10, 18.
Cut! 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 Go over! Go over! Double right!
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Got it!
That's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. You know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Firing to the right, complete. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. With that, the lead, nice and comfortable in there. Closing to a 4-0 start.
This has been a complete performance. Defense has been lights out. And the offense, obviously, just continues to pull on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together on offense and defense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Offense will take over.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here.
touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this game.
Yeah, absolutely right. Generally, the best red zone offense is going to be the ball. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Second down coming up.
Slab.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Screen pass just not working here. But figure at this point, being trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Lost one deep down the right side. Fires a bullet, now it's picked up. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
And it's a defensive lineman playing the game, man. When you know it's pass, pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Behind his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of down, tackle completion.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hornet.
Comes out throwing on first down. He's got the tight end. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They get themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me. I should get to some of these. This offense obviously has had themselves a day. Their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. The defense better do something about it.
He's ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found being hustled by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And I don't know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You've got to go out, you've got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this time.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Keith. Did a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to make it hard. They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. And be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more really good execution by this offense. And the Royals come to the line with a new set of downs. Feeling some heat. A little release to the back. At the 35, it's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering for the score. The Royals have it in scoring position on first and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Royals!
Number 89 with the grab.
Good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed.
Number
but
91
at least you get some positive
set to kick
vibes.
this one
Maybe
away.
finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
And blue.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
They're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration. The fact that there's no at this point in the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Terrier, basic.
They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got his man. They make the stop with the speed of the edge, ready to get paged down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs.
Green 25. Hawk.
Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. It's first down from the 11.
For the offense.
Cricket. Razor. Check. Set hard.
He'll ride his man on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Under.
On the option. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
They just keep their foot in the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to get away and score the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Line gets set. First down.
Flip it.
Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one.
The defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Crosses the 30. He's going. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is
Personal
a
foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is going up, right? Like they just haven't been in the rhythm. They haven't got it going. And never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Pressure coming. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Royals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab down the middle.
And this game is obviously at hand. And I think the fans will argue too at this point. It's not no checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Going the other way. He's got room. And
football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Got it.
Line getting set on second down.
Can. Set. Bang.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he finds enough running room, and he's down at the 20.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Nice job getting past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35. The offense wastes no time getting the time.
And this offense doing more of what they need. This is the number one offense in the country. First down. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass. So much balance. This offense is so good.
Over.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. At the 45 on his way. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? Piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And obviously this offense has had their way. Lead, and now you know it's a running situation. They win the ball games. You're still getting down. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more offensive.
Years down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo and overdrive.
Split. Rita. Slide 22. Ready.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop after the catch. And so pick up that 1st down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's right on target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Loss of 1 on the play.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity, the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team.